Now for Capricorn sign natives, Capricorn rising sign natives, firstly, Jupiter being the lord of the 3rd house of effort as well as the 12th house of waste and excess and going in debilitation in the Lagna itself. This is a slightly tricky placement, which means your efforts may not give you the right fruits of labor, because of which you get growth or higher stature and status in society. And there may be waste and excess in your income because of overspending. So many times the savings may also suffer. So this is surely a placement where you have to put in sometime harder work to be able to get higher increments and higher savings. Then Mercury ruling the 6th house of service and 9th house of gains and going in debilitation in the 3rd house of effort. So in your service, your efforts may not be able to give you the right fruits of your labor. Your efforts may not be seen as conducive enough to be able to give you the higher growth, higher income also. So surely this is a placement where you need to be more careful, especially in your communication skill. You need to be more creative, you need to be more tactful, and you have to be working harder than the others. And you may face challenges or inimical forces behind your back, so be careful and do your due diligence. Know who you can trust and who you cannot trust. Then the Lagna Lord as well as the 2nd Lord of income, Saturn, going in debilitation in the 4th house while aspecting the 10th house. So income may suffer because of you taking it too hard on yourself, that you are not able to get the high stature, high status in society. Your income is not conducive to what role you play. So sometimes that may also create issues for you, and because of which sometimes the domestic issues may also create challenges, because of which you are not able to focus on your career. So surely, because it is both the Lagna Lord as well as the 2nd house of income Lord going in debilitation in the 4th house while aspecting your 10th house of career, so slightly tricky placement surely for Capricorn ascendant natives. Then Venus ruling the 10th house of your career as well as the 5th house of gains as well as change in career and going into the 9th house. So overall this is a strong placement of a Raj Yoga, because a Kendra and one trine Lord is going into the other trine house. However, because the 10th Lord as well as the 5th Lord of change power goes into the 9th house of gains but in debilitation, many times your career may not be helped a lot by your educational qualification or higher degrees. So one has to be a little more careful, because many times with this placement a person may get good qualifications, however they may not continue in the line of the qualification for too long. They may start off in a service or a job or a career which is initially related to the educational qualification, higher degrees, but later on they find that they move away from it. Then Sun ruling the 8th house of obstacles, challenges and issues and going in debilitation in the 10th house of career itself, which means sudden issues connected to not being able to work with superiors, not being able to work with authority figures could end up spoiling your chances for good growth, and last moment something happens because of which growth doesn't come in. Last moment you're expecting promotions don't come in, increments also don't come in. So this is the placement where you have to work very hard to have good relations with your superiors, with the managers that be, the powers that be, to be able to get good gains. So this is surely, these are the placements which are the watch out placements for Capricorn rising sign people.